Roundtable Sports is throwing two huge events this 2024 NFL season. Come join me, Richie from Jets Media, TD Phins Talk, Dan Mitchell, and Patriots Global for an unforgettable game day experience. Week 6, Monday Night Football, Bills vs. Jets at MetLife Stadium. Your ticket comes with an all-inclusive tailgate party hosted by Gotham City crew, food, drinks, live DJ, and more. Also, come witness the AFC East Roundtable live in-person show from the tailgate. And last but not least, you will get access to the MetLife Stadium's turf for the pregame and witness the national anthem before primetime football kicks off. Our second event this year is going to be in Miami for the first time. Week 14, New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. We locked down our own private corner terrace at Hard Rock Stadium, exclusive for our group. Saturday night, join us at Miller's Ale House for an awesome meet and greet. Jake Asman will be a special guest for this event. Email us at afceastroundtable@gmail.com for more information on how to secure your tickets. What is going on, folks? We are live with TD Phins Talk in the Jets Media studio right now. TD, welcome to New York, man.
Hey, man, I'm excited to be here. This is weird, Richie, being next to you, man.
I know. Are you still to talk your trash in person or what? Now that we're together?
It travels with me, man. But you know what? Not today, because I don't have a gripe with the Jets today. I don't have a gripe with
Why is that?
Because the truth of the matter is I actually need you guys to win tonight.
Why? If it's the Jets and the Bills.
Because we have a problem beating the Bills. We know we're going to sweep y'all later in the season.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Y'all can go ahead and beat them.
Enough.
We sweep y'all later. Division is ours, baby. Let's go.
All right, well, welcome to the show, everybody. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's show. As usual, use that promo code YouTube150 to get your 150% bonus and then 125% in your next two. That's up to $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. Shout out to BetUS, man. Today is the AFC East Roundtable live event. We're going to be live from MetLife Stadium around 4 p.m. EST, which is going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to be live on The Huddle. Usually The Huddle's at 3 o'clock, folks, but today The Huddle is actually going to be at 12 o'clock. Me and TD will be here. Dan Mitchell's in New York City, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So let's get into business. And TD, what was your commute like to New York? You're in New York, Long Island for the first time, man. What's your thoughts?
Well, Long Island is pretty nice, man. I love the overcast today. I love the weather. I love the changing of the color of the trees. But, I flew into a prison. I flew into
LaGuardia Airport, by the way.
I flew into a prison, but no, it was all cool, man. You told me, it was going to get a little cold, so I didn't think that it was going to get this chilly. I see it's actually cooling down for the year. Coming from Florida, we usually got to wait about 2.5 more months before this happens, so we're good.
Hey, they're saying they can't hear you, but I think they can. Maybe put a little closer to your mouth.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
It sounds like you're coming through.
2, 3.
Yeah, you're good now. I just had to turn the volume up. Just put it close to your mouth. So we got TD in the house. All right. We got the Roundtable Sports signs. All right. We take the AFC East one. We're bringing these. Shout out to everybody that's coming to the game today. Lot J3 is when the live event is going to be happening. The AFC East table. It's going to be a good time, man. We had some crazy news this morning regarding Hassan Reddick, and apparently he has a new agent. And TD actually informed me that he's very informed with his agent because a lot of the Dolphins are represented by this specific agent. So we found out TD Hassan Reddick was fired from his CAA agent after his agent and Joe Douglas and the Jets were basically waiting for Hassan Reddick's approval on an agreement to get Reddick back with the Jets, which would have been a 1-year deal, give him a lot of guaranteed money to incentivize him to play for one season. But Reddick said, no, I want a multi-year deal. And now he got a new agent in. So what can you tell Jets fans about that new agent he brought in?
Drew Rosenhaus, man, listen, he's a pit bull. I have the full confidence he will get a deal done with the Jets. I know that Hassan Reddick wants a multi-year deal. The Jets were willing to offer him some good cash this year. But no, Drew Rosenhaus, he's going to get the deal done. He's going to get a good deal for the Jets and and Hassan Reddick. So buckle up, it's gonna happen. But Richie, breaking news: Davante Adams is now a Jet, bro.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you're right. I was just saying.
I mean, come on. You have the nerve to come on here. I mean, I know you're not exposed to any news, so that didn't get me. That didn't get me. You see this guy?
Man.
Absolutely ridiculous. But listen,
One day, Richie, one day.
Tomorrow. I mean, when it comes to the Davante Adams stuff, we heard the latest news is that the Jets are still the most aggressive. The Jets are still the front runner to get him. I think, TD, it really comes down to if the Jets win tonight, they're going to pull off the trade. But if they lose, would they even trade for him at 2-4, you know?
I mean, it's a matter of, do you think Aaron Rodgers, say you all bomb out the season and you lose, right? Is Aaron Rodgers coming back?
That's another discussion that we have to have.
Yeah, that's a big discussion. That's everything. Will Aaron Rodgers come back? Because if he is, then it doesn't matter when you get Hassan Reddick. It's just about getting him.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the Jets win tonight and the Jets trade for Davante Adams and then they somehow get Hassan Reddick into the building, the Jets are in first place in the division and the vibes are restored, by the way. I just want to throw that hypothetical out there. If Jeff Ulbrich and this team can rally around the firing of the head coach. And listen, the Jets, I feel like this week, Jets fans, let me know if you can relate to this. This feels like this week has been like a month. This is the longest week I've ever had as a Jets fan in the middle of the season. There's so much that happened this week for the Jets fans, whether, losing 2 straight in a row, losing in London, firing Robert Salah, elevating Jeff Ulbrich, demoting Hackett, elevating Todd Downing as our new play caller, and now the Hassan Reddick situation. I mean, and they were playing on Monday night. So, this has been a whirlwind for Jets fans. What do you think about the Robert Salah firing now that, we're on game day? Obviously, tonight will be the real telltale. Is it going to be a different team? Is the Jets going to be a worse team, better team, or is it the same? What's your thoughts of Woody Johnson laying down the hammer on Robert Salah? And do you think it was a smart move, or you have to wait and see before you can make that decision?
I think it's a smart move no matter how the team responds. Robert Salah, and it's just my opinion, I could be wrong, but he's the type of guy that, he could rah the troops, get everybody together, but it's not going to get the job done at the end of the day. Sometimes coaching got to get you to win. And Robert Salah, I don't think he has any wins in him as a coach as far as you say Salah won us that game. I just see it. I think it was best for the Jets long term. A lot of people won't understand that until time tells. But I don't know how it's going to make you guys respond. But I think that you all will show up and show out. Here's why. Because, I'm not even going off of fresh blood coach and because everybody likes Salah. They like Salah. The players didn't have a problem with it. But this starts the one thing the Jets were missing, accountability.
Yeah.
It starts accountability. If you could fire Salah, who am I? Let me show up and do what I'm supposed to do and do my job. Aaron Rodgers, I'll continue to tell you this, he was right. When they were talking about the snap count and things, and Salah said maybe we need to remove it, and Aaron Rodgers said that's one way to fix the problem, but another way is to hold people accountable. That was it. And that's what Salah didn't have in him. He wanted to be the mean, team-friendly guy. No, you got to be one way or the other. And I think that's what they're going to move forward with. Aaron Rodgers will probably have to take on more of a role that most people aren't talking about. Not like he's going to replace Salah. You got a new head coach right now. But he's going to have to take on a more vocal role with the offense, not firing, but knowing that the OC was going to get fired, but they changed the play calling. I promise you, I think the Jets are going to be better for this.
Do you think we're going to see a better team tonight, or is it going to take throughout the season? I think from my perspective, what I think this Salah firing did is it allowed this team to kind of have a sense of urgency ripple throughout the entire organization where there's no more messing around. It's now or never, it's do or die. And I also think it's going to bring the team together in this adverse situation where you say the word accountability, and I also think this is going to make the players feel accountable too because they feel like, and Roger said himself, if the players played better, Salah would still be the coach. And the players are wow, listen, the coaches are, we love Salah. The players all love him, but they failed on the field, and they said, if I play better, Salah will still be here. Roger said that himself. If I play better the last 2 weeks, Coach Salah will still be here with us. So I think that also wakes up the players a little bit to play a little bit better football, and also has this sense of urgency throughout the entire locker room. That like Jeff Ulbrich is interviewing for a head coaching job right now for the Jets and any other team around him. And he got all these players around this team trying to lock arms. And I think that's the biggest thing I'm noticing is that this team is coming together, but we won't see for officially until they get on the football field if that's going to translate. Because Sauce said himself that like this team is playing for Salah still, even though he's no longer the coach. Like it broke their heart to see him get, especially if you're a defensive player, Salah means a lot to this team. Offensively, I don't know how the relationship that he had. So I'm curious how this is going to have an impact on the players.
I think tonight it's not going to have an impact at all. I think that tonight is a night of everybody just going out playing their best football. I understand the talking points of Sauce Gardner saying, "Hey, Salah, we're playing for him." I understand if we were playing better, Salah wouldn't have gotten fired. Jets Nation, you should be happy. Like I'm telling y'all, this is a blessing in disguise that you're able to move on from Salah right now. Because I feel like you need a coach who's going to also elevate the team and put them in the best situation possible. And I just never saw him doing that. And let me say another thing, and I could be getting ahead of myself and be totally wrong, but your interim head coach will not be your head coach next year. Why? Because if you look at some of the candidates that are already that we know are gonna be available, I'm sorry, there are better options, and that will bring that accountability to the team. This roster, and your owner was right, this roster was built to win now, but you need a coach who's going to share Aaron Rodgers' thought process on that of accountability. And you got some. You scared me the other day whenever you mentioned something, Richie. Just imagining Brian Flores with this team.
I like that.
That would be insane. Like, I would use it to maybe troll my Dolphin fans, because I was never happy that we moved on from Flores. But I would also be very mad because I know what a Brian Flores would do if he had a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers who could take control of the offense. Just overall with the accountability of the team and everything, this team would be insanely scary.
And I think that is something that Jets fans would be open for. And there are odds, actually, on BetUS of who will be the next Jets head coach.
Really?
Yes, there is. So I want to get your thoughts of the odds. Wow. So let's check out BetUS right now, the proud sportsbook sponsor of the channel, as you guys know. On your screen right now, you guys can use promo code YouTube150 to sign up. Bill Belichick is the front runner, which I'm not buying at all of him being a Jet.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Rex Ryan's at plus 10,000, which is hilarious. Pete Carroll plus 7,500. John Gruden's up there, plus 650. Ben Johnson, who's the hot name. Mike Vrabel is up there at plus 400. You got Jeff Ulbrich, who could maybe win his job. I don't know, where is Brian Flores is at plus 2,800. Tony Romo at plus 25,000.
Oh my God.
Deion Sanders. Woo! TD would hate that.
No, that was. I'm gonna be honest with you. Stuff like that is very intriguing to me. Just given the fact that that's a package deal, in my opinion, that could be a coach and a quarterback for the future.
If we got Shador, you mean?
Yeah, that could be a very interesting situation.
So, out of all these names, I know we got a long way to go, and I'm honestly not even thinking about this because we still got 12 games to get through. But if you had a crystal ball and predict, is the New York Jets coach next season on the screen right now? Are we looking at his name? Is he on this list?
Yeah. I think Mike Vrabel would be very interesting. Here's the issue, the dilemma that you guys deal with. There are some coaches on this list that would be perfect for the Jets now. But when Aaron Rodgers is gone, those coaches are maybe eliminated unless you can find a great OC. You see what I'm saying? So like when I say Flores and Mike Vrabel, they would be excellent for this current team. But when Rodgers is gone and you got to develop your coach, these are hard-nosed guys. They're not quarterback friendly. They're not, offensive developers. So they would have to knock it out of the park with an OC. So that's what makes it tough. But Adam Gase is available.
Bill Belichick, what are your thoughts? Is that possible? Bill Belichick? He's the favorite, apparently.
I don't see it. I just don't. I mean, he be, but I just don't. I still can't see Bill Belichick on a sideline in this division, but it's very possible.
I don't think it's happening. There's no way.
It goes hand in hand. Same thing. Where are you going to get your offense from unless you get a great OC?
Yeah, I know. It's to the point where I'm so sick and tired of having an incompetent offense with a great defense, and I think that's something that Jets fans are also absolutely sick and tired. So, guys, if you want to go check out BetUS, make your bets because very interesting stuff who the Jets' next head coach would be. DD says, what's up, Richie and TD? Y'all ready? Let's go Dodgers. Oh, come on, DD. Man, Mets in 7. Mets in 7, baby. NY Jets Indy with the $2. TD winning 2017. I sweep the Miami Dolphins. Sweep coming Jets.
You lied to yourself. You lied to whoever.
We sweeping those Phins, man. Those fraud Phins.
Stop the cap.
Hey, yo, Miggy, member for 10 months. Miss you, TD. Good luck on today's game, Richie. Thank you, Miggy. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Miggy.
For once, I agree, TD. Salah was not it. Yeah, Jets fans agree with you finally when you talk some ball. Yeah. Flick Shorts coming on here. Get Adam Gase back, Dolphins fan, of course.
I like that. I like that one.
Let's keep him far away. Thank you guys for the super chat. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. TD Phins Talk is live from the Jets Media Studio right now. I also want to take some callers, TD. Would you mind?
Oh, I love that.
I want you guys to come on because it's rare that you guys get to speak with TD Phins Talk. Let's do it because we're also going to be on the huddle in, what time is it? In 25 minutes. So we're going to try to take some callers. So definitely come on in. The link is now pinned at the top of the chat, guys. Lascelles says, get Ben Johnson, please. That's who all the Jets fans want. I mean, you look at what the Lions just did to the Cowboys. I mean, the playbook is ridiculous. So we shall see. But, guys, remember, today is the AFC East Roundtable event. We got Dan Mitchell in Manhattan right now. We got Colby making his way over. And we're going to be doing a huge show. Please, please, please make sure you guys come through to the AFC East Roundtable YouTube channel and support us over there because it's going to be a huge, huge game, a huge, huge live show. All right, let's link that show right now in the chat because that is going to be ridiculous. TD, you ready for it? Remember last year? You think it's going to be better this year?
Yeah, I just hope we don't have unfortunate events like last year. So yeah, I'm ready for it.
I'm talking about the live show.
That too. Yeah, that was pretty dope. Last year we didn't know if we were going to make it out of there though. Master at Work had no filter, enemy territory.
That is true. That is true. So they're asking you, TD, who are you rooting for?
Tonight, who am I rooting for? Jets. Dang, Richie, you're not going to say Jets.
I'm waiting for you to do it. Finish it off for me.
No, it wasn't my job to finish, Richie. It wasn't my job to finish.
TD's a Jets fan today. We got him in the Jets hat last year. We're going to do it again. Man. Richie, what do you think of the Reddick news? So, yeah, we talked about the Reddick news already this morning. TD had some interesting things to say. He is very familiar with that agent. Maybe that means that there's something happening behind closed doors and the Jets and Reddick can finally come to an agreement on something, man. What this Jets fan base needs is a win tonight, a trade for Devontae, and a contract extension signed with Reddick. Because then the vibes are back. And TD would be shaking in his boots going on his show saying a lot of interesting things. He would be saying a lot of interesting things on his show. Right, TD?
No concerns whatsoever, Richie. The one thing Dolphin fans can always count on is sweeping the Jets this year. So, this is nothing. No,
I mean, he's acting like the Dolphins sweep the Jets every year, which is not true.
We're just a better team this year, Richie.
We have the same exact record, and your offense is actually worse than ours when your offense is supposed to be, your strength. You realize that, right? Our defense is better than yours statistically. Our offense is better than yours statistically, and your offense is supposed to be elite, even though without your starting quarterback. Remember, when Tua was out there, you almost lost to the Jaguars. And you lost to the Titans. The Titans suck. How'd you lose to the Titans?
Richie, the Jags were the first game of the season.
But how'd you lose to the Titans, dude? You actually got killed by the Titans. Their backup quarterback.
It's a part of the script, Richie.
Man, you lie to yourself. You lie to whoever. Am I right? Chat, what do I do? Where's Dan? Dan right now is in New York City, and he's meeting us at the game. He's going to be on the huddle with us, though, in 20 minutes.
Dan the Man Mitchell.
Man, I don't know why your mic is so low, TD. You got to put it close to your mouth and make it.
Testing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my old mic, so I don't know if the levels are low or maybe unplug that and plug it back in.
We're back.
Yeah, I don't know if it has something to do with the echo. I don't know. We're trying our best. TD Bills Talk will represent us well tonight. Nah, he already said who he's repping tonight, bro.
Yeah, Bills, I have no love for y'all tonight whatsoever. None.
I want to tell you both of y'all, I respect you both. Well, we appreciate that, D-Michi. D-Michi respects both of us. How about that? All right, let's get some callers. Guess who's first? Mr. LaSalle.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, man?
Doing good. About to start going to my job. Okay, I just wanted to come in and drop by, say that the Dolphins are booty butt juice, and you're not gonna win anything, just like us. So you know, and then like about Robert Salah, I wasn't all for it, but the one thing I can say is this kind of tells me that all the fans should, if we lose the amount of games, we ought to be looking at Aaron Rodgers and look at him like, bro, what, like, you know, because now all the blame is going to be on him if we lose.
Yeah, I mean, do you think the blame is on Aaron Rodgers a lot so far this season for the Jets, being at 2-3?
Just one game. That last game y'all played, he has to own that. I don't think the rest of the games are really on him. There were some games where the weapons around him didn't show up and contribute. See, I think we get all caught up in quarterbacks needing to be perfect. Now, if you're leaving opportunities on the field, that's one thing, but every quarterback isn't going to make the perfect read all the time. So sometimes you really just got to look at what's around them and how they're impacting the game. If it's 3rd and 6 and all of a sudden, your right guard gets a false start and now it's 3rd and 11, your quarterback goes and gets 8 yards and you're punting, you're mad at the offense and saying the quarterback needs to get better. No, what's around him needs to be better. There's circumstances in all of it. The only game, I've seen every Jets game this year, that. Only game that Aaron Rodgers needs to own is this last one that he just played. But those first few where it was a little rough, that's early on in the season.
The Broncos game is the frustrating one. That was the game that I was at where I had my event. We scored no touchdowns.
That's the one I'm talking about, right?
Well, the last game was the Vikings where he threw 3 picks. I think the last 2 games.
Well, the last 2 games.
Yeah, the last 2 games.
Oh, he washed Richie.
Yeah, that game was just a mess. I mean, the weather was trash, and I was there. It was terrible. It was terrible. All right, let's get into the next caller. One of my favorite callers ever, Mr. James in the house. James, how you doing, bro?
Bro, you got the ops in the building.
I know, right? Isn't this crazy?
What are you doing? First off, I've been trying to get at you for a while, TD. Listen, what script are you guys following? You guys just failed the box office. You're done. Everyone's acting like we're not playing for first place tonight. We're going to get the W tonight. Hassan's coming. Devontae's coming. Your ex-quarterback was a strong gust of wind away from his career being over. You guys are shot. It's done. Forget it. Dolphins are an endangered species. I got to run. I got to go to work. But I'm going to holler at you soon, Richie. Love you, bro. Peace.
James, much love, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Man, he going to come in and run, man. Come on, James. I'll give him that one. I'll give him that one.
Hey, man, he's a loyal Jets media subscriber. Always comes in and calls in. He brings the juice more than anybody.
What he didn't mention, though, Richie, is what are the Jets going to do when they play Miami?
Sweep.
Stop lying.
I mean, maybe you beat us the last game of the season because that's when we already
Richie.
have the division locked up. So we're gonna rest our starters. Tyrod Taylor will be out there. Our rookies will be out there. We already have like a 3-game lead in the division. Like that's the one thing I'll give you. But man, guys, if you want, right, today is our first event, but we also have another event, and that's gonna be in Miami. That TD will be hosting us, and I'm excited to go down into Miami. So tickets are still available for that. We're really excited for that event. Jets fans, please come through. Let's take over Miami. Dolphins fans, come through. I would love to have some Dolphins fans. TD, you got to get your Dolphins fans to come because if they don't, man, Jets fans are going to take over.
Yeah, we're going to, pass today. And tomorrow is full-fledged. Let's get in the building. Let's get it for the event. Jets, Dolphins, all hands on deck. I know the homie Omnaron and a few others going to be there. So, man, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, make sure you get them because they're going to start flying after this game. But I'm telling you, the Dolphins, I think Dolphin fans are nervous because because of what's happened so far this season. Tua is symptom-free. That's the latest news that came out this morning. So he should be ready to go after this week. So we're going to be right back. We're going to get back to taking on this division and winning it like we were always supposed to.
All right. Maybe I'm raising your level here. Maybe that will help.
Maybe, Richie. Maybe.
Talk now.
Testing 1, 2, 3. You might want to keep going with it.
Going up, you think?
Yeah.
Keep talking.
That's the DBS.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Keep it flowing. Yep. That's it right there.
Now you're loud.
Yeah. See, Richie, you had me set up to begin with.
I was on 35. Now you're on 52. All right, you should be able to hear him now.
Let's go.
Let me know if you guys can hear TD better. All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties, man. Not used to having a guest in the podcast studio. That's better. Now we can hear each other.
Yes. Right? A lot better.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get into some callers more. Flicks.
What's up?
What's good, bro?
Hey, I'm not sure. You guys should really get Adam Gase.
Oh, give me a Flicks. I'm gonna kick you out of here if you say that again.
You guys should get Adam Gase, man.
Oh, he said it again, man.
But Richie, but if we're gonna be fair,
TD, I'm gonna kick you out.
No,
on my own apartment.
Okay. Oh, but let's be fair here, Richie. Okay.
This guy.
If we've learned anything recently, it wasn't Adam Gase, and it wasn't Zach Wilson, and Sam Darnold proves that. Y'all need to bring the gang back. Adam Gase and Sam.
We bring Sam back, and we give him a chance.
Would y'all do that? Like, say, hey, J.J. McCarthy's the future. We love how you play, Sam. Would y'all go get him?
Yeah, I would. I don't know if every Jets fan would, but I would.
Jets fans,
real Jets fans
sound
know.
off. I want to know.
Real Jets fans know my soft spots for Sam. People are like, yeah, well, you said the same thing for Zach. Real Jets fans know where I lie with that situation. I wanted the Jets to not trade Sam Darnold, build around Sam. Instead, they traded away Sam and drafted Zach Wilson. So as the Jets fan that I am, I supported Zach Wilson.
That'd be interesting.
But by the way, Jets fans, we're still looking for our franchise quarterback after Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
see, that's important right now that a lot of people aren't thinking about. They're just like stuck on the Aaron Rodgers, but like literally by next draft, y'all should have a top tier talent sitting behind him for a year.
Jordan Travis, baby, future.
Stop, Richie. Like, come on, man.
You never know. I mean, he's sitting there learning.
You think he's developing and they liking what they're seeing right now? I mean, maybe. I have
no idea. The thing about him is he has been hurt, so he didn't do anything. He didn't practice. He did not participate in preseason. It's a red shirt for him. So this is just a full download mentally. And I think we've talked very consistently about quarterback play. I think we can both agree that the quarterback position is more mental than physical. So maybe that could benefit Jordan Travis, where he can just sit, heal, watch Aaron Rodgers and Tyrod Taylor do their business. I don't know. I wanted Jordan Travis in the draft, but I can't tell you that he's going to be the future of our team because I haven't seen him yet.
They need to find out fast, though.
Yeah,
because you want to set this team up the right way.
I think they're going to draft another quarterback this year.
At a higher pick?
Yeah. I mean, I have to see how the season goes, but it also depends. Joe Douglas, this is an interesting conversation. Joe Douglas, this is his last year under contract. So, like, it's not like they can just keep him or, fire him. It's like, are they going to extend him? Because he can't be the Jets GM unless Woody Johnson extends him. So he has a decision to make. And Woody Johnson said, this is the most talented roster I've ever had. So that's kind of giving Joe Douglas, I think, some credit, if you will.
Yeah, that's a double-edged sword. That's giving him credit, but it got to work out.
Yeah, of course.
Because if it doesn't, Joe, you put it together.
Like, is Woody's perspective like, oh, Joe, you put this great roster together. We had this bum Salah ruin it. Like, I'm just looking from Woody's perspective. Like, or if it all bombs out, say the Jets miss the playoffs, win 7 games or whatever, then Joe Douglas has to be replaced, or I don't know.
That's a tough one, man. It just depends on how you're losing. How are you? Why were you losing? And right now, that's why I feel like you all made the right decision. It had to be coaching because you had the personnel. But it's going to be interesting to see the conclusion of all of this because Joe Douglas is not, just in the clear, but
Yeah, he's
he
not.
is at
No
the
way.
same time. It's like, it's weird.
It is weird. Jets Lunatic says, question for TD. Think Russell Wilson will be a good fit for Miami? And Richie, think we trade for Cooper Kupp instead? Rams could use draft picks. Now, the only reason why the Jets are looking to add another receiver is because they need a receiver that understands Aaron Rodgers, and that's Davante Adams. I think people really don't realize that Aaron Rodgers is a complex quarterback that needs to have receivers that understand the game like he does. And that's what Davante Adams brings, and that's also what Alan Lazard brings. But the issue with Lazard is he can't catch a football. Right? You have Lazard, TD, who is right on time with Rodgers, knows exactly where to be, efficient, but he leads the NFL in drops. And then you have like Davante, who knows where is to be. He obviously has not got that issue. And then you have Garrett Wilson, dynamic receiver, doesn't drop passes, but the timing and the hand signals is not yet there on the same page with Rodgers. And Davante Adams said himself, it took him 3 years to get on Rodgers' page.
Yeah, but I'll say this, Richie. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, and Jets fans can disagree all they want. Man, y'all get Davante Adams, bro. It's the offense goes from D+ to A- overnight, bro. Because let me tell you, Garrett Wilson, he's a Waddle, bro. It's like you can be a number one, but you shouldn't be a number one. You should be the greatest number two a team has. And that's what Garrett Wilson is. And I feel like y'all trying to force him to be a number one. He has the talent, but oh man, people don't understand this part of it when you talk about two receivers. We've seen Waddle by himself. He's more productive with Tyreek. So I'm telling you, he would be a better version of himself if he had Davante Adams being a number one, man.
Which is why we all freaking want him more than anybody, man. We all want him more than
Not gonna
anybody.
happen.
And I really and then if the Jets lose tonight, do you think the Jets will still try to trade for Adams to salvage the season at 2-4? Or do you think it's kind of like the Jets are thinking to themselves, if we win tonight, we're going to go after Adams? Or is it like win or lose, we're still going to try to get him?
Yeah, this is one of the most disastrous seasons in the NFL ever. And this is why I say this. Even if you lose tonight at 2-4, you're still so alive. I mean, look at what's happening in the AFC. You're still so alive at 2-4. It means nothing. Now, the teams that have 5 losses by week 10, you got to blow it up. Well, some teams. But the Jets, you all don't have the luxury of waiting and seeing. So if you lose tonight and you go 2-4, you got to go on like a 3-game stretch where you get above 500, because any loss between that to get your 5th loss and you're not even close to the 10th game mark, that's disastrous. You got to start thinking about the future.
Woo, that's...
This is a must win, actually.
Oh, you think so?
I mean,
Absolutely a must
it's
win.
like you're not dead if you lose, but it's still a must win because
From the optics of the Jets fan base, like, we need this 2-game losing streak,
Yeah.
a chance to be tied for first place in the division, new head coach. Like, we need to spark some vibes, because if we lose, then the Jets fans are going to all give up hope and just the season's done.
I hate
whether
you
it's
need
done
it.
or not.
I hate that you need it
Oh, we need it.
because that concerns me for the Jets.
And this defense is going to be ready to shut down Josh Allen. But will the offense? I don't know. That's the big thing.
Real quick, Richie, you know how you go through stages of we got to get over this hump, and now we got to get over that hump. We got to learn how to do this. Now we got to learn how to do that. When has this team in the last 5 years had a situation where it's must win? I'm
This early in the season?
Well, yeah, just in general, because so much is on the line. I'm not talking about the Zach Wilson version of week 7. We got to win or our season is over. I'm talking about we got the roster. We got everything we need almost. Man, we got to win this game.
Yeah. That's right now. It's a unique situation for us Jets fans, man, and hopefully we can pull through. Ryan with the $2. You're going 0-2 tonight, Richie. Go Bills, go Dodgers. Man, we got Bills and Dodgers fans coming at me. What is going on here? Man, Mets winning, tying the series 1-1. Jets winning for first place. Come on, Ryan. Mile High Jets fans, tonight is the last time the 5280 Jet fans will be watching the games at Stoney's on Lincoln. Thank you, Stoney's, for all of the memories. Wow, this is the last time, man.
Wow.
Shout out to you. I'm assuming this is Mile High Jets fan club in Denver. Let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. But we got Jets fan clubs all across the country, all across the world, really. So appreciate that. E-Guap with the $5. See you boys later. What time does the tailgate start? Go Jets. Tailgate starts at, I believe, 3:15 or something like that. So we'll see you there. Lot J3. Lot J3. Justin gifted 1 Jets media membership. Thank you, Justin. We appreciate that. I think Adams wants to see who's going to win this game first. We shall see. I think it really comes down to the Bills are obviously in the Devontae Adams trade talks, by the way. But
You think?
they're in it, but they're not as aggressive as the Jets. They're in it. They're one of the 4 teams. It's the Jets, Saints, Bills, Steelers.
But wouldn't you think they'd be more desperate?
Yeah.
Because
We're more desperate.
This Josh Allen experiment is on its second leg when you think about it.
Yeah.
The first leg with all Gabe Davis and what's his name? Number 1, Stephon Diggs, who balled out yesterday, by the way, for the Texans.
He did.
Without Nico Collins.
Went off on Christian Gonzalez. We'll tell Colby about that. Yeah, but Drake May. Oh, but Drake May. NY Flight, Jets Talk, TD and Richie, my guys. Go Mets, go Jets. This is Connor.
Connor, what's up, man?
Much love to you, Connor. Appreciate you. So, guys, unfortunately, we're going to have to end the show. I know we have a lot of people backstage want to come on, but the reason for that is we have the huddle starting in 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we have to go backstage because the huddle is probably needs us to set up. So we're sorry we couldn't take your guys' call backstage.
Brick City. No. You get that queen real quick.
You lucky, Go to the huddle.
Yeah.
Go to the huddle. I just want the message to be known. The message.
Oh, look, you're matching. You're matching. Look at that.
That bum know. He know who a bum. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to the huddle, baby. I'll see y'all on the huddle. I love y'all guys. You already know, baby.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, keep your eye open, Richie. Keep one eye open on that bum right there. I love
you
y'all
got
guys,
it.
baby.
Much love, King Lowski. Woo! You love to see that, folks. We're about to be live together with Dan Mitchell right now on the huddle, BetUS TV, and then we'll be live in the AFC East Roundtable from MetLife Stadium at 4 p.m., guys. So come through there. I'm going to put the link for the huddle in the chat in case you guys want to come through. Make sure you guys pull up to the huddle. Me, TD Phins Talk, and Dan Mitchell live right now at 12 o'clock. So come through. It's usually 3 p.m., but since today we're going to be at the game, they moved it up. So we got to go now. Much love. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring the show. We'll see you guys on the huddle. Peace out, everybody.
Salute, Brick City. I saw you, homie.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't get to everybody backstage, man. Next time, 100%. Much love, everybody. Peace out. Oh, we got 1 super chat to get through. Swank. Man, y'all need an in-person podcast. Dan Richie TD show. TD would be delusional in person. Go Phins. Appreciate that, man. That would be sick. In the future, we're going to make that happen.
Yes.
Much love, man. Much love.